Okay guys, the results are in for the Amsoil 5,000 mile oil change interval. And I think you're going to be pretty interested when you see the difference between Mobile 3,000 miles, Pennzoil Platinum Ultra at about 4,500, and Amsoil Signature Series at 5,000. Let me show you what it looks like. If you look here at the screen on the left, you'll see the column that's got 237,477 miles. It's got a little bit of more aluminum in the Amsoil Signature Series compared to the Pennzoil, which is 3, and the Mobile, which is 4. And if you come down a little bit and you look at iron, it's got less iron than the others. It's got less copper than the others, so it seems to have a little bit more aluminum but less of all the metals that you would typically find underneath the initial bearing surfaces, so it does better protecting there. The molybdenum, it's got much higher. Pennzoil has the least, and Mobile has the second highest. Signature Series has 173, so it's got a little bit better protection there. But if you look at the boron column, it's also another substance like molybdenum, but a lot of people think that it's actually much better protecting because of the fluid film protection it builds up, anti-wear property. So the Pennzoil Platinum Ultra has 98, the Mobile one has 88, but Signature Series has a lot of boron. So if you look at molybdenum and boron, they have the most protection overall in the Signature Series, and then the Pennzoil Platinum and the Mobile pretty much balance each other out, because one's higher than the other in Mobile, and then in the Pennzoil, one's higher than the other in Pennzoil. We move on down a little bit to, let's look at zinc. Zinc has 726, so it's actually the lowest, surprisingly. The Signature Series has less zinc than the Pennzoil Platinum does at 749, but Mobile has more at 834. Moving down to the lower numbers, the flash point for the Signature Series actually did the worst out of the three. It was 395, and the viscosity holdup as well was Mobile was the worst out of the three. Second worst was the Signature Series, and the top that held up viscosity wise under heat testing was actually the Pennzoil Platinum Ultra. Moving down a little bit further here to the insolubles, how well the filter is actually doing its job. All three of these, a Fram Ultra filter was used, but the Fram Ultra filter with the Signature Series is 0.1, which means that combination seems to be doing the best overall. Because if you look at the other ones, it's 0.2, 0.2, and then the Signature Series actually has a higher TBN rating at 5,000 miles with a 4.0, so it could have easily went another 2,000-3,000 miles, but that's typically not something I do. 5,000 miles is just a general max and good oil change that I recommend. And Mobile is highest overall because it was changed at 3,000. So I'm actually going to rerun the Mobile test because it's not fair to compare these other two, which are closer to 5,000, right at 5,000, and the Mobile only be at 3,000. And then if you look at the actual silicon rating up there at the Signature Series, it was the lowest at 17, and then 25 with the Pennzoil Platinum Ultra, and 40 with the Mobile one. And that's because I was running a K&N filter with the Mobile one. That's why I changed it at 3,000 miles early, but we will run it again under the same conditions just for good numbers. Really for the sake of protection of a motor overall and having the best anti-wear properties, Signature Series clearly has the most additive package of all of them. The molybdenum is super high and the boron super high, and they both work really great with each other as a anti-wear property for motors and engines, for the purists I should say. What in the heck is going on here? I find that my engine was the quietest on Pennzoil Platinum Ultra overall. Right now it's really quiet on Royal Purple, so after the trip that we're on down in Alabama for a family kind of emergency, my uncle died, so I'm down here with my family for a few days because we had the celebration of life service and, you know, the burial and stuff like that, and then we're gonna head back Monday night, Tuesday. we're kind of doing some sightseeing and stuff while we're here. But overall, I find that for me personally, from just what I feel personally, Pennzoil Platinum Ultra has been the most, I don't know, cost-effective sound oil that I've tried. I know a lot of people like Mobil 1, but I did notice a little bit more engine noise, even though in the beginning it was quiet. At about 2,000 miles, it didn't do so hot. What I'm concerned with the Signature Series is with my engine setup, the shear numbers are not very good, you know, compared to what they would like to see them at. The flash point is not holding up. The oil viscosity under heat breakdown is not holding up, but everything else is super high overall. So it's just a matter of how you want to look at it. But there's the results so far, and we will run Mobil 1 Extended Performance over again so I can get you guys those 4,500, 5,000 mile numbers. I'm still a fan of Pennzoil Platinum. It does the best under heat testing. It does the best with flashpoint, and it shows the lowest when it comes to the internal numbers, aluminum being your top number on your bearing. So that's the most important to me. So that number is the lowest with Pennzoil Platinum Ultra, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. We'll see where we end up. Thanks for watching, guys.